There is a race none can win. No matter your skill or execution.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
No matter how hard you try. But if instead of looking to win, you approach it differently. If you control everything you can, while accepting anything you can't. If you disregard any and all opposition, focusing solely on your own way. If, whenever you need to, you don't hesitate to restart the clock. And leave to others the counting of its seconds. You may come to realize that, actually, it never was a race to begin with. And if it isn't a race, then you have nothing to lose and everything to gain. The Cosmograph Daytona.
And action!
All right. What's up, guys? It is Monday, the 29th of December, 2025. The year is drawing to a close, and we have details of a horror story of epic proportions coming up that I want to share with you guys. And I want to get your advice because this guy needs help. This guy needs help. We're going to go through the entire story, and there's 5 pages of comments already about this particular topic on the Rolex forums. It's insane. You guys are going to be horrified. It's a horror story. But for those of you just joining, this is the original OC channel, Smartwatch Talk for the Smart Collector. I am your host, OC. I'm rocking the Patek Philippe 5212 today. Check out my Instagram for the full story, or check out the YouTube posts. Let's see who's in the chat. We're going to get right to it. Let's get right to it. Let's do a nice, concise, and impactful show. By the way, if you want to join the panel, link is pinned. Pin is linked. Member of the OC channel, Ghost of Yiddish Gambino, is first already. Let's get to 10 likes, guys. 10 likes right out of the gate. The Watch Hangout is second. By the way, I know 90% of you guys are subscribed to the Watch Hangout, and that's cool. For those of you who are not familiar, I want you to check this out. I want you to head on over to the Watch Hangout. They are going to have a exclusive interview with Ariel Adams this coming Wednesday. Just go on over there and figure it out. Tell you what I'll do. I am a big supporter of JJ and the Watch Hangout. So what I'll do is I'll provide a direct link to this video Okay, click on it, hit the notify me so you can be reminded of it, and then come back here. Cool? We love the cross promotion, the cross pollination. And by the way, tell JJ that I sent people over there. I promoted it. I'm promoting it. We promote watch channels here. But yeah, check out the Watch Hangout special guest Ariel Adams from owner, publisher. I'm just reading like you guys. Do I really know who he is? Owner, publisher, editor-in-chief of A Blog to Watch. Sounds watch related. Probably it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be an exclusive interview or panel appearance or whatever. Check out the Watch Hangout. Thanks for being in the chat. Whoever controls the Watch Hangout account, no one really knows for sure who controls the Watch Hangout YouTube channel. This could be Captain, or it could be, who are some of the other people on the I don't want to get in trouble. Who are some of the people on the Watch Hangout panel? Listen, if it's a Wednesday night, or I think they also stream on, is it Saturdays or Sundays? Maybe Sunday. Sunday was yesterday. Did they stream yesterday? There are times where I'm in bed, and yeah, I'll put on the Watch Hangout. Sure, why not? It's good. By the way, if you're new to the channel, this is a troll-free channel, so see ya. Guy thought he was going to be slick. You gone. No trolling allowed, guys. Just JJ, I consider JJ and I are on friendly terms. So listen, I'm not going to have a fucking troll in the chat. He gone. So yeah, make sure JJ knows that I promoted his channel. Or whoever's in charge there. It may be Ali Reza. It could be Ali Reza's channel. He could secretly own the channel, and JJ's just the figurehead. He's like the face of the channel, and Ali Reza's really pulling the strings behind the scenes. I don't know. I don't keep tabs on all the politics. But check out the Watch Hangout with Ariel Adams. This coming, you check the dates. I think it's Wednesday. I think they stream on Wednesday nights. Check it out. Wednesday night is like, isn't that New Year's Eve? Whenever the next stream is, like, look at the date. Figure it out. Okay. Let's see who else we got in that chat. We've got Julius Caesar, a member of the OC channel. Thank you for being third. Guys, let's get to 20 likes. Let's get to 20 likes right out the gate. Hey, Logan Hall's Grill Streams, member of the OC channel. Good evening. Good evening to you too, sir. Does Logan want to see what I had for dinner? Should I pull it up? All right. I'm scared to pull it up. He might critique me. I'll pull it up for a listen. We raise funds here to support my lavish lifestyle. $4.99 super chat, and I'll pull up a picture of my dinner. Oh, why not? Hey, Doc Mick in Florida, member of the OC channel, is in the chat. What's up? Holy crap! We already have 10 people watching. That's 10 high quality 10 people. High quality. This is 10 high quality viewers. Doc Mick is one of those high quality viewers from Florida. Mikey's in the chat. Evening, OC and crew. What are you doing up? It's late. It's late there. He's a member of the channel. Got Mathis, who's also a member. Listen, people make fun of me. They make fun of me for a lot of reasons, but they make fun of me when I say that we have according to YouTube analytics, I'm not making it up, according to YouTube analytics, this channel is the #1 channel in the world in membership engagement. Membership engagement is a metric that they have that's basically members divided by subscribers. So that's like the number of members divided by the number of subscribers, and that's a percentage. And we have a higher percentage of members to subscribers than any other channel in the history of YouTube that streams on a Monday night about watches. Mathis, co-CEO of the Watch Colony Channel Network, in the chat. What's up? And let's see who else. We got Jen G. She's on the panel there. Thanks for the shout out to the Hangout. She might be in charge of the Hangout for all I know. She may be in charge of the Hangout. She's on the panel there. It's Captain Jen G's on there. JJ. There's some other people I don't know. A lot of people with beards. A lot of people lying down. But they're all watch guys. There's watch dudes over there. Check them out. Let's see, who else do we got? Okay, we're on. Thank you for the PSA. We're on Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Okay, so the next one, when is the Ariel Adams thing? The Ariel Adams thing, just to show the audience again, is this show. Go check out this exclusive panel appearance of Ariel Adams of A Blog to Watch on the Watch Hangout. Let's get them over 100 viewers, guys. Let's get them to 100 viewers on that night. Call your friends. Hey, got Jefferson Electric in the chat. As a troll of style and taste, I thoroughly enjoy OC streams. Thank you very much, Jefferson. I have no idea who this guy is, but he's on his best behavior in my chat. I think he's on. Are you on? Do you watch other channels too? I think I see your name in other channels. He's all over the place. Who could possibly spend 14 hours a day watching YouTube live streams? This guy, Jefferson Electric. But here he's on his best behavior, and I appreciate that. Anybody who's been banned unfairly, just reach out to me on Instagram. I'll unban you. As long as you're you gotta be good. It's a boring watch channel, guys. Boring watch channel. Logan says OC has purchased an egg farm from another colony member. We will keep that person's name anonymous, based on the sheer number of omelets made in the OC household. Okay, that's true. The thing is, I've been on ever since February 2024, where I lost 20 pounds, like I've been able to maintain my weight at 170 pounds. And the way I do that is through the unique OC diet, which is McDonald's coffee in the morning, intermittent fasting. I usually don't do breakfast or lunch. And then I have a reasonable dinner. Now, lately, those dinners have been omelets, 3 egg omelets, mozzarella cheese. I'll show you the picture. If someone super chats, I'll show you the picture. I'm not doing it for free. It's embarrassing, guys. It's embarrassing. I'll show you a picture. This is fun. It's Dick Prick. He got that nickname from Humble Pine. Humble Pine called him that. It's funny that he embraces it. It's cool. Listen, we're all can all get along. Shout out to Humble Pine. Jump on the panel. Anybody's welcome. Everyone's welcome back. Everyone's welcome back to join the panel. We're going to talk about, coming up in 5 minutes, guys, a horror story, a Rolex horror story from up in Canada. A horror story from Canada. You guys are going to flip your lids when you hear about it. Let's see, who else do we got? By the way, if you're watching this channel right now, type in a comment in the chat. I like to personally greet every single person who's watching, including the great Muhammad Ali 5 British pound super chat. Let's see the dinner photo. All right. Let's do it. Let's pull it up. Gotta grab it. Send it. I got to open up a desktop application, find it. This is not easy to do. So you guys are going to not like this at all. What is up with the picture quality? Oh no, did I get a blurry picture of it? Oh, that's blurry. Hold on a second. Hold on there. Hang in there, guys. Let me find another. There we go. This one will do. There we go. Let's send that one. I'll explain exactly what this is so you guys aren't freaked out. Come on. Come on. Did it send? Oh my gosh, you guys. Boom. All right. Okay, there it is. Boom. And then it's open it up. And then I got to open in a new app. Bear with me, guys. We're going to get to the horror story, the Rolex horror story, momentarily. Okay, so let me explain what this is here. Open up a tab. I'm going to be ridiculed for this. All right, here it is. Here it is. Boom. All right, there it is. All right, so this is it. So here's the recipe. Recipe is, this is a 3-egg omelet, and it's just regular eggs, no milk or anything into it, just like well-beaten 3 eggs. And that's mozzarella cheese. I like I like the Mexican blend sometimes. Sometimes I'll do Mexican blend, but lately I've been doing mozzarella. Just has more. It's just like stringier. Just like gives more flavor, more texture. So mozzarella inside, and then on top it is a combination of. It's a combination of like 2 different salsas. One of them is an Ortega taco sauce that I like to put on top. Adds a little bit of spice and bite. And then one of them is a traditional salsa, and I just kind of like mix those on there. So that's it. That's my Spanish. It's like a Spanish omelet, but with Italian cheese in the middle. Thank you, Muhammad Ali. I'll keep this up there. If you think of this, and this is how I've been maintaining my weight. And then you add on top of that, a pint of ice cream and some candy bars, generous helping of 0 sugar Dr. Pepper. That's how I maintain my girlish figure. All right. Thank you, Muhammad Ali. Back to a picture that we can all appreciate. The Rolex. They call this the Ghost? They call this the Ghost, apparently. We'll get to that in a minute. Let's see here. Yes, I'm found on other streams. Yeah, I've seen your name in other streams. But you always behave here, which is good. I appreciate that. Some of these guys are actual watch people. Who would have thought? Clotted blood. No, it's not clotted blood. It's not. Come on. It's let me see here. Not clotted blood. It is no, it's salsa. It's a Ortega medium taco sauce, and then sometimes I put a little bit of a chunky salsa on there too. It's delicious, and I do the eggs in like butter, fry them up in butter, and grill it nice. It's actually incredibly delicious. You have to trust me. Sometimes I'll wrap it in a tortilla, and I'll make like a omelet quesadilla out of it. Okay. Got MD Chaz in the chat. Will there be a new Rolex release for the Vienna's New Year's concert? Someone who was seen wearing a rainbow Daytona and a gold bracelet Rolex. Interesting. And I'm not sure what's going to happen for Rolex in 2026. The brand about which I'm the most excited for 2026 is Patek Philippe. I'll be honest. I think Patek Philippe, they're doing a big exhibition in Milan next year, which they do every 2 years, like some kind of artsy museum Patek exhibit. And next year, which is coming up in 3 days, is the 50th anniversary of the Nautilus. 50th anniversary of the Nautilus. It's going to be a big year. Big year for Patek, Paul. Big year. I like that plate. Thank you very much, Jefferson. Yeah, it's a healthy 3-egg omelet, mozzarella cheese, some Ortega taco sauce. I do use butter. I grill that. I saute that omelet in a nice heaping portion of butter. It's spicy and delicious. Enough of the omelet, guys. Enough of the omelet. Let's see here. Only the finest Taco Bell salsa. Actually, I do put Taco Bell salsa packets. I used to have a giant bag full of fire and hot Taco Bell packets, but I used them all up. My daughter's had Taco Bell the last 2 nights in a row. And she's like, Dad, how come you're not getting Taco Bell? It's like, I can't have Taco Bell every night. I'm going to have Taco Bell on New Year's Eve. How about that? Who wants to join me for Taco Bell on New Year's Eve? Yeah, Logan's right. It's a culinary culture clash. It's true. See, I've done it with the Mexican blend, and then it's all Mexican. But the Mexican blend, it's usually a mixture of cheddar and jack. It's okay. For some reason, I just like the taste of mozzarella. Mozzarella. Buckley's going to jump and go, don't call it mozzarella. I know it's not mozzarella. But I'm not going to fucking say mozzarella every time I fucking pronounce it. Call it mozzarella. Oh, sì, don't you dare call it that. You call it a mozzarella. You call it a gabagool, and then a prosciutto, and a mozzarella. Let's see what's going on here in the chat. Andy Lewis, member of the OC channel. Howdy, y'all. Who else do we got? That's it. All right, cool. We're all caught up. Let's get to the story. And if anybody wants to jump on and chat with me about it, let's do it. This is courtesy of the Rolex forums. Let's read this story. Let me see if I can make it. You guys can read that, right? You want it a little bit bigger? Let me know. If I can read it, you can read it. Read this horror story along with me, guys, and then we'll do a poll, or you guys can jump on and help me solve this guy's problem. Okay. The title of his post, I want to give a big shout out to the Rolex forums. That's rolexforums.com, I think. Okay. Let me just double check. rolexforums.com. The title of this post is 130K spend at Vancouver AD now being ghosted on promised Pepsi and Ghost. Okay. Now listen, at the outset, I haven't read this whole thing like in super detail, but we'll read it for the first time together. A lot of times when these people claim that they're being mistreated by ADs, it's because these people are fucking dumb. Okay? These people are dumb. I think ADs do an amazing job. I'm not just saying that because my SAs and ADs are watching right now. But I think SAs, for the most part, do a really good job. Shout out to Bucherer and Wempe, who've always done very well for me. And so I think a lot of times when you hear these horror stories about how people were mistreated by the AD, it's because these people are idiots with unreasonable expectations and delusional fantasies about what's possible, and they're just dumb. They're just dumb. So let's read this together. You guys ready? And if you have any advice while we're reading along, just jump on the panel or just type it in the chat. I'll pull it up. Guys, we have over 20 people watching. We've topped 20 people. It's incredible. Make sure you're upvoting the stream. By the way, it's the last chance to use your member milestone chats. Check the chat. Click on the $ if you're in the US. It's like a £. If you're in the UK. It's like a Canadian penny or something if you're in Canada. Click on the currency icon. You may have a free member milestone chat. Use it quickly before the end of the month. This may be the last live stream ever, so use it. All right. Hi, first time user, and I'm hoping. Should I just do it in the guy's whiny voice? I'll try to be impartial. Okay. Hi, first time user, and I'm hoping this post isn't violating any forum rules. I'm looking for some perspective on a situation with my AD here in Vancouver, a combined Rolex jewelry boutique. So it's a Rolex boutique combined with a jewelry store. Got it. It's in Vancouver. Okay, so the guy's Canadian. Shout out to the Canadian peeps in the chat. I've had a decent relationship with the GM, general manager, I'm assuming, so far. After buying a $6,000 engagement ring earlier this year, he helped me get a Submariner no date in late August and a Starbucks in October. Okay, I'm going to pause right here. What's the guy complaining about? What is there to complain about? The guy bought a $6,000 engagement ring, which he needed anyway. Okay, right? And then he immediately got a sub no date. Those are not easy to get in late August. And then a couple months later got the Starbucks. So he got two, not the hardest in the world to get Rolexes, but two pretty desirable sports Rolexes after spending only $6,000 on an engagement ring. Now, if you pause the story right there, I'd say, listen, you did pretty well. You got nothing to complain about, dude. Nothing. Don't bitch and moan and whine to me about your situation because he made out like a bandit. However, things have taken a weird turn with my latest family purchase. Uh-oh. Early December, now again, this was only a couple of weeks ago, early December, 3 weeks ago, I took my mother in to the AD, which is also a jewelry store. She bought a $50,000 lady Datejust and also wanted a Daytona Ghost for my dad. Now, again, this my understanding is that this Ghost nickname refers to this particular watch, which is a white gold Daytona, full white gold with the white gold bracelet, white gold bezel, and the steel dial. I think it's called a steel dial. It's like it's the full white gold version of the Moon Dust, right? So the Moon Dust is the one on Oyster Flex, and this one's called the Ghost. Is everyone following along so far? Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you guys are following along. Everything good? Okay. The general manager initially said exhibition only. Okay, when the mom wanted to get the Daytona. Okay. Then my mom started looking at a $100,000 loose diamond. Okay. The GM explicitly told us that if we bought the diamond, he could make the Ghost available. And he even brought out a Pepsi from the back saying we could at least choose one. Okay. So let's pause right there. So the mom bought a $50,000 Lady Datejust. Now, let me ask you, why did the son let that happen? Why would the son allow his mom to plop down $50,000 on a Lady Datejust? Now, I know people who have a $50,000 Datejust, but these are rich, super rich people, and the watch looks absolutely gorgeous on them. But Then the mom is looking at $100,000 diamond. Why didn't you stop her? I tell you, here's why you didn't stop her, because you wanted to get some more sports Rolex for yourself. And so you sold your mom down the river and let her plunk down $50,000 for a Datejust and started looking at expensive diamonds, when you should have been actually cautioning her, hey, you know what? Don't look at these crazy diamonds. So the GM explicitly told us that if we bought the diamond, he could make the Ghost available. Okay, now that's reasonable. I can imagine that conversation happening. Like, hey, listen, if you buy this $100,000 diamond, chances are that the Daytona that you request, we have it on good authority that we can help get you one very quickly. Nothing wrong with that. Promises made, quid pro quo. I get it. I'm feeling it. There's nothing wrong so far. Okay. After about 1 week of considering last week, we closed on the diamond for $75,000. Okay, so he let his mom buy a $50,000 Datejust and a $75,000 diamond from his AD. What kind of son is this? Well, I would never, ever let my mom go into a Rolex AD and spend $75,000 on a diamond. What an idiot. No wonder he's complaining. Let's see what happens next. Total spend this month is now roughly $130,000. Okay, so now his mom spent now he didn't spend that. He spent $6,000 for an engagement ring, and he got two incredible pieces. He got a sub no date, not easy to get, and he got a Starbucks, which is a Submariner green bezel. I don't think they should have even given him two Submariners. He's lucky he got one. So then his mom goes in, boom, they see a sucker. They see a whale, and they sell her $130,000 worth of stuff. Okay. As soon as the diamond was paid for, the story changed. The GM is now claiming that Rolex prohibits him from selling the exhibition pieces at the time, and he says he's trying his best to get a new shipment so he can rotate them to not beat the Rolex rules. Now, I think he's being honest. He's being honest. He doesn't want to sell the exhibition piece. He doesn't want to get in trouble. I'm siding with the AD on this one so far. He told us he feels a shipment is coming on Monday. Well, that's probably a lie. That's probably a lie, because I don't think Rolex is getting any shipments in today. Now, I think they've been off for vacation. They're lucky if they get some shipments in next week or the week after that. I don't know. I'm not a Rolex expert, but from what I know, I doubt they're getting a big shipment. If they're getting a big shipment today, I'm calling the AD tomorrow. Hey, because I want one of those. By the way, we have access to the full 2026 Rolex price list. The everything in the Rolex catalog is going up on Thursday. This Thursday, January 1st, all the prices are going up. I have the entire, I'm not kidding, I have the entire Rolex price list. If you want to know the new price of anything, just drop a $1.99 super chat. And I'll pull up the new reference. I'll pull up the reference with the old price and the new price. Okay, back to the story. He said that he feels the shipment's coming in. I'm skeptical because my understanding is that the Rolex factory is shut down for the holidays. Okay, so he's probably right on that point. But you know what? What's wrong with waiting a little bit? That guy can't determine when the shipment comes in. He's already kind of hinting like, hey, the next time a white gold Daytona comes in, I'll sell it to you. What more does this guy want? Guy sounds like a whiny little bitch. Now it feels like he's stalling to wait for the January 1 price increase so they can make a few more $1,000 as well as keep his display cases full through the end of the year. You whiny, sniveling little bitch. The guy isn't stalling. Okay, he doesn't care. He doesn't care about the January 1 price increases. He doesn't have the watch to sell you. The one that he has is an exhibition watch. Okay, he has to wait for a new one to come in to sell to you. My mom is understandably upset. Bullshit. As watches were the primary motivator for the the watches were the primary motivator for the jewelry spend. She spent $75,000 on a diamond just to be able to buy a white gold Daytona. And you didn't advise her better? Shame on you. Shame on you. You are a bad son. And if you're watching right now, jump on the stream. He's a bad son. How could you let your mom do that? How could you let your mom spend $75,000 on a diamond at your AD and also buy a $50,000 Datejust and not give her any advice? You're so freaking greedy. You just wanted to get that Daytona, didn't you? You wanted to be able to buy that Daytona for your dad. Or maybe you want it for yourself. Maybe you're selfish. I don't know. My mom is understandably upset because the watches were the primary motivator for the jewelry spend. I'm going back in on Monday. Why are you going back in? Have you been called in for an appointment? Why are you going back in? Who are you to go back in there? You got your diamond, you got your watches. When the Daytona comes in, don't worry, we'll call you. You little bitch. Questions for the group. I'll read these questions. Is there any chance that a Vancouver AD is actually getting a shipment on the 29th? No. How should I handle the GM on Monday? Well, why are you going in on Monday anyway? That was today. I feel like at 130K spend, we shouldn't be played like this. Any advice appreciated? Get the fuck out of here, you sniveling little bitch. I hope the AD doesn't give them the Daytona after the way he's acting. Guys, we have to support our ADs. Look how the ADs are being treated. You have to give me that watch out of the case. I don't care if it's exhibition. Fuck you. I'm glad that here's what I'm going to say. I'm glad the AD has played them for fools. That's what I say. What do you guys think? I'm glad the AD has played them for a fool. I want them to string them along. Yes, that's right. Let's teach them a lesson. Let's string this old hag and her sniveling, bitchy son along and make them buy some more shit. How about that? Teach them a lesson. Oh, we want our Daytona now. Get fucked. Andy Lewis, member for 14 months. Thank you very much, Andy, for your support. Amazing support of the OC channel for 14 months. The poster may have hit his annual limit of Rolex allocations. The AD doesn't want to get in trouble, so they may wait until next year. Of course, that sounds very reasonable. Thank you, Andy. That makes sense. Like she already bought a Lady Datejust. He got 2 watches. This guy's a sniveling, whiny nag. Bruce G in the chat. What's up, Bruce? Member of the OC channel. Canadian dollars makes it a bit better. Is it better? It's a little bit better. Well, let's check the exchange rates. 75,000 Canadian dollars to US dollars. That's 55,000. Okay, so it's 55,000 US. Maybe he's talking American dollars though. You never know. But that's a good point, Bruce G. It sounds more dramatic if he spent 75,000 US, but it's really 50. Okay, it's 55,000. So she bought a $55,000 diamond. By the way, who needs to buy a $55,000 diamond? What could you possibly what would possess you to buy a $55,000 diamond? Guys, there's over 25 people watching. 25 people watching. Let's get to 25 likes. Actually, let's go for 30. Let's go for 30 likes, guys. If you just joined us, this is the original OC channel, Smart Watch Talk for the Smart Collector. We're going to do a quick hit and run stream today. A quick hit and run stream. We're talking about this, what was positioned as a horror story, but I really don't think it's a horror story. I think just these customers are whiny customers. $50,000. Well, there are ladies Datejust that are 50,000. They come with president bracelets and diamond bezels, and they're pretty tricked out. But this is 50,000 Canadian, so it's really like 40,000 US. 40,000 US. Just to make it less dramatic, slightly less dramatic. Ooh, Doc Mick, lab grown are cheaper. And I think he wants to say cheaper and just as good. Ooh, that's going to open up a debate. I mean, synthetically, they're actually the same chemical composition as a diamond. There's no doubt about that. If this isn't reaching for the crown, I don't know what is. I don't know this. I mean, I expect people who reach for the crown to be educated and smart. I don't know what this guy is doing. Do you want to read some of the comments? What do you guys think about this? Okay, let me just, I'll do a poll. I will do a poll. Let's do a poll. And the poll question is, with whom do you, okay, I'm going to say this. Who is in the right? Who is in the right in this situation? The dealer or the family? Boom. Poll is live. Who do you side with? Whose side are you on? Whose side are you on? Are you on the side of the AD? Or are you on the side of the family? We'll just do a snap poll just to see where you guys are. And then we're going to read the comments. Let me know if you guys are ready to read the comments. So let's get to at least 20 votes in the poll. 20 votes in the poll. Let's see if you guys are voting fast and furious here. Let's get to 20 votes, guys. Who's in the right? Who do you side with in this situation? The dealer or the family? Let's read some of the comments. Here we go. Let's read some of the comments. The GM explicitly told us, okay, so this is a quote. Here's the quote. While you were closing on the diamond, did you tell the salesman you were ready at the same time to close out on the Daytona and or the Pepsi? So that's a question to the original poster. Did you make it clear that you wanted the Daytona at the exact same time that you were buying the diamond? That's a fair question. Next comment. You said, I feel like at 130K spend, we shouldn't be played like this. Comment. It's too late. You've been played. They just made a 200+% margin. I don't think that's mathematically even possible. 200%. See, the thing, people aren't good with understanding how to calculate percentage discounts and gross margin. You can't have can you have a 200% increase in margin? Yeah, but you can't have 200% margin on something. There's the total available is 100%. They just made a big fat margin on a 75K diamond. Do you honestly think that they now give a damn? They don't give a damn about selling you a Rolex. They probably don't have a clue when the next shipment or next alleged shipment is coming. Their job is to keep the Rolex display full and hook the next poor soul into dropping an ass load of money on jewelry. It's the same AD con. Are people really this naive, or am I just cynical? I don't know. I don't think the AD is doing anything wrong here. But listen, if they got a sucker on the hook, make them keep spending. Next comment. Is there a return period for the jewelry? I know in some countries you have a 14-day return policy from the date of purchase, and it's not refutable. If there's such a policy in your country, which I assume is Canada, then I would bring the jewelry back and return it to them unless the watches in question are produced. That's a terrible idea. Terrible idea. Also, don't make the rookie mistake of buying jewelry without the watch on the same day. Tell the GM that the watch and the jewelry will only be bought on the same day and on the same receipt of purchase. You think this is possible? Do you think it's possible to strong arm ADs like this? I think this is delusional. And I think, by the way, if they bring back that diamond and say we'd like to return it, I would blacklist the entire family. I would blacklist the entire family for playing games. They can't buy a $75,000 diamond and come in and return it. Fuck them. Doc Mick says, look, they can return the diamond and buy the watch on the gray. Now see, the thing is, if she was really wanting to get the Daytona and she made all those purchases just to get the Daytona, that was dumb. And the son is to blame. The son is to blame for being so stupid. Got to call it like I see it. Any other comments here in the chat? That's right. Margin only ranges 100%, plus or minus. Exactly. You can't have something that's more than 100%. I agree with you 200% on these margins. I'll see. Thank you, Logan Hall. Thank you. I agree with your comment 300%. I agree with you 300%. Need to be smart now. Pulling out now is just as bad as when he got shafted. Yeah, you return that diamond. If I were the AD, I would make sure you never got a Rolex for the rest of your life. I'd blacklist you. Teach you a lesson. Let's see how things are going in the poll. Let's get 2 more votes in the poll, guys. The question is on who is in the right in this situation. With whom do you side? Do you side with the AD or do you side with the mom and her son? Let me know. So we'll keep the poll going for a little bit. We got a lot of people watching. We got over 20 people watching. Over 20 people watching right now. That's awesome. We've hit over 20 people, which is a lot for this channel. We just run a boring watch talk channel here. Let's keep going and more comments here. Just buy the Rolex you want through our trusted sellers. See, that's along the lines of what Doc Mick said. You would have any and every model you wanted and be a way ahead dollar-wise at this point. It's true. It's true. By the way, for fun, you guys are going to be shocked, absolutely shocked at this. But guess what the price is of a new Rolex Daytona white gold, full white gold on January 1st. Don't cheat. Don't cheat. But I have here the 2026 price list in front of me, and I have the prices. So the exact configuration, I have it right here in front of me. Are you ready to guess what the new price is on January 1st? I will reveal it in 5 minutes. In 5 minutes. The next comment, things like this should be in writing. Who's going to put that in writing? And it's easy to be a Monday morning quarterback, but you probably should have agreed to buy the diamond only upon delivery of the Daytona or Pepsi. Either way, it does sound sleazy. If he promised you the watch and now he's not delivering it, then that's a bunch of horseshit. It's not that he's not delivering it. He doesn't have it. He's not going to give you an exhibition piece. It's hard to imagine that when the poster's mom was paying $75,000 for the diamond, she did not say that she did not at the same time say, please bring out the Daytona so we can buy that one too. No, I don't think she said that. I think it's perfectly logical that she didn't say that. In the heat of the moment, they just thought, hey, you know what? We'll get the Daytona when we get it. And now they're just bitching and complaining. It's only been a few days. It's only been a few days. Next comment, dubious with a capitalized D. I think this commenter means that the post is dubious. The story sounds like one of these fake stories. It could be a fake story. Next comment, been there, done that, pissed me off big time. Was promised a Patek Philippe 5164R. This is the Aquanaut travel time in rose gold that was in the store, came back to collect it, and it was gone. The owner who made the deal said he would never make a bundle deal like that. Bought it gray the next week, but man, I was upset for a while. Wow. So that's an interesting story. So he was promised the 5164 that was in the store. Came back to collect it and it was gone. Ouch. And then the owner who made the deal said he would never make a bundle deal like that. He just said, he said, you're lying. You made it up. You made it up. That's crazy. These are crazy stories. Yeah, the new price, by the way, the new price of the white gold Daytona is $56,400. $56,400. It's crazy. $56,400 for the white gold Daytona. Hey, McAllen Drinker. What's up? Good to see you in the chat. We've also got Ryan Hofrey in the chat. If you're watching right now, upvote the live stream. Also, Ghost Swedish Gambino, member of the OC channel, back in the chat. What's up? Feel free to jump on. MD Chaz is here. What's up, MD Chaz? I'm the 21st person watching. That's right. We're up to 21. We're up to 21 now, guys. With 21 people, we should be at 40 likes. Guys, let's get to 40 likes. If you're one of the new 21 people that's watching, upvote the live stream. We're doing watch talk, boring watch talk. I'm flying solo flying solo on the OC channel. I'm live from OC Studio, as you can see. And we're talking about what this guy thought was a horror story, but I think he's a little bit of a complainer, There are no shipments to the United States, at least until the second week of January. A separate issue is that they may be using this delay to allocate the watch at a later date in order to avoid it appearing as a leverage sale, which Rolex does not permit. That was a very smart comment from earlier here in the chat. What the GM is now saying, that they cannot do it at this time, doesn't sit well and frankly smells bad. I would immediately, oh boy, this sounds like bad advice. I would immediately escalate this to the owner or the top director and demand that the verbal agreement be honored. If not, I would return the jewelry, citing unfair business practice. This is terrible advice. Citing unfair business practices, and at the same time, submit a formal and detailed complaint to Rolex customer relations outlining exactly what occurred. This will absolutely get their attention. Oh yeah, it'll get their attention, all right. Yes, it will likely end the relationship with the store, but at this point, it appears you were played. And once that happens, the relationship no longer has any real value. He hasn't been played. They don't have the watch yet. They're not going to give you the exhibition one. Wait till the next one comes in. You'll get it. Ghost of Yiddish Gambino says the new Rolex prices are the tipping point. How come my face is covered? What the hell's going on here? What the hell is going on here? How come? What the hell? Why is there only half a thing on the screen? StreamYard. What is up with you? StreamYard sucks. I mean, look at this. Fix your fucking software. For fuck's sake. It's embarrassing. I'm trying to run a professional production here. Jeez. Anyway. The new Rolex prices. Fuck. The new Rolex prices are the tipping point for shit going tits up for the brand. You can get gold Daytonas on bracelet on the secondary for $40,000 or less. Insane that anybody would spend would pay $60,000 for retail plus tax. That's what they're going to. That's what they're going to. They're $56,400. You add tax on top of that, it's $60,000. Is it going to be the tipping point? Do you really think it's going to be the tipping point for Rolex? I don't know. That's what we thought. That's what we thought for 2025, and they just chugged right along. They chugged right along without a problem. MD Chaz didn't watch Gringa do a video recently. That's Britt Pierce that said the Submariner should be $2,500. I didn't see that. She does good videos, but I don't watch them. I mean, I don't watch the content of her videos, but I'm sure they're very professionally done. But I don't really look to her as a. She's good when she does editorial, but she's like, actually, no. I don't want to get in trouble. Yeah, it's crazy town. Crazy town, says Ryan. 56 to 60 is crazy town. Absolutely not. The answer is to absolutely not, comma, or period? The answer is to de-escalate and give it some time. That's right, de-escalate. De-escalate a little bit. See how we're doing in the poll. 20, let's get to 30 votes. 30 votes in the poll, and we will end it. Guys, if you haven't voted in the poll yet, who is right in this situation? Who do you side with, the dealer or the family? If they lie, just return the diamond and don't go back. You can likely get diamonds for less and just pay gray market for the Daytona. I wouldn't spend my money with someone who lied to me. This is interesting. There's a lot of AD hatred, a lot of anti-AD sentiment here. Like generally, there are a lot of Rolex people who don't like ADs. A lot of frustrated Rolex people. Look at this comment. Typical dirtbag. Guys like this is why I buy from the grays. Ooh. Wow. I don't know. I don't think he really did. I don't think he's done anything wrong. Let's see. Next comment. Key here is to have any such conversations in writing. These conversations are not done in writing, guys. The essays don't put the shit in writing. Or admissions to what they said in writing. Oh, yeah, just get them to send you an email that you promised them a Rolex Daytona if they bought a $75,000 diamond. They're not stupid. They're not going to send you that email. So some of this advice is just fucking naive. Naive at best. Next comment. You bought a $6,000 ring and then got 3 Rolexes within 6 months, 2 of them sports models. I think that's great. I'm in Canada and the Pepsi seems very hard to get. And I think the white gold Daytona may even be easier. I would just ask when they think the next Daytona might be coming in, when the next Daytona might be available. If your relationship is good, they should be fair with you. There you go. I think that's the most reasonable advice. Just when the watch comes in, they'll give it to you. Don't make a stink. Don't make a stink too soon. Ryan says, I don't hate ADs. I make them my bitch. Thank you. Guys, we got 25 people now watching. We're up to 25 people. Upvote the live stream. Let's get to 40 likes. 40 likes. And then here, this another commenter, BJW says, this 10,000%. In other words, like, don't buy from the AD. Only go gray. Just go gray for your Rolexes. Still wrapping my head around the fact that you bought 2 Rolexes and only spent $6K on. This is an interesting point. Think about it. He bought 2 Rolexes for himself, but he spent only $6,000 on his engagement ring. That's you're a friggin' cheapskate. Is it just like the ring itself without the diamond? Like maybe you just bought a setting, like an engagement ring setting, and it was $6,000? Did your mom buy you the $75,000 diamond for you to put in your engagement ring? Seriously, yeah. Who buys I just bought Mrs. Osea a ring. It was $7,000. It was like platinum ring with 5 diamonds on it, just because she deserved it. And it wasn't an engagement ring. Believe me, if it was an engagement ring, engagement ring, according to De Beers, you need to spend 4 years' salary. I think that's the official thing. Like spend four years your annual salary on the engagement ring. I think something like that, right? 4 years and 2 months. Fiancés are demanding. Fiancés can be demanding. Return the diamond. Return the diamond. I think if they return the diamond, then that would be the customers saying, hey, we were playing games and we only bought the diamond to get the watch. It makes the customers look like fools if they did that. Arrow Slayer is in the chat. What up, pimp? Good to see Arrow Slayer here. Arrow Slayer, become a member. By the way, it's the last chance, the absolute last chance to become a member of the OC channel at 2025 prices. Okay. I'm not going to belabor the point. I'm just going to drop the link in the chat. Boom. Next comment. Maybe it should work like this. Maybe it should work like this, but this approach never would in reality. The poster has no proof that a verbal agreement was made, and a store can refuse service to anyone. I don't think the store wants to refuse service. I think they're saying thank you for your purchase. We'll get you your Daytona when it comes in. What's so unreasonable about that? We're not going to sell you the one that's in the case. It's an exhibition piece. Rolex wants us to have it here. And if they come in and audit the store and they see it's not here, they're going to ask us about it. So listen, when the watch comes in, cool your heels. You'll get it. We'll sell it to you. Based on what the GM said, I would have requested the Rolex purchase at the same time as the diamond. It's also possible that the Rolex sold during that week. The Rolex sold during that week of considering the diamond purchase. No, there's no evidence of that. It's probably still on exhibition. Rolex typically sends all their shipments out to the 80s by the end of the third week of December before closing for the holiday. It's possible they will get a shipment before year end. If not, I suspect you'll get a call early next year. If the GM doesn't come through in 2026, you know you were tricked. No, I'm not saying they need to wait an entire year to get the next Daytona. I just think they need to say, hey, the next one that comes in, we want to get. I think that's reasonable. Next piece of advice. You should have waited for them to actually have the Pepsi or Daytona on hand to buy the diamond at the same time. That should have been the stipulation deal. I know. Listen, it doesn't always work that way, guys. You can't go in and strong arm the ADs. You're going to look like a flipper. Imagine what would it sound like to say, listen, oh yeah, we'd like to buy that diamond, but we're not going to buy it unless this watch comes in. And I'd say take your business elsewhere. Get the fuck out of here and never sell you a Rolex again. Now, the truth is they want to sell that $75,000 diamond. So you know what? They said, listen, the family, they fucked up. It was the kid's fault. It's the kid's fault this whole time for not guiding her mother and for not guiding his mother in the right direction. You know, bad son, terrible son. That's what I say. Let's get a couple more votes. Couple more votes in the poll. Who do you think is right in this situation, the AD or the family? Many grands wasted. No one here could tell you. And this post, no one here could tell you, and this post seems hard to believe. If it were real, you'd have walked out with a watch and a diamond. Ooh, interesting. The people in the comments are very cynical. If you're unable to return the goods, you can always consider legal remedies. Yeah, how did that work out for the people suing Patek Philippe? It doesn't. There's no basis for a lawsuit. Absolutely zero basis. It would be a 100% frivolous lawsuit. In a fairly recent similar chain purchase bundle situation with Patek, the matter was settled, although the details were not disclosed. Yeah, settled out of court, but the guy probably got nothing. The guy ended up spending $270,000 on Pateks because he was promised a Nautilus. I have a feeling the AD in question starts with a P and ends with an O. I'm not familiar with the dealers in Vancouver. Let's see here. Sorry, opportunity to buy a $10,000 Pepsi or maybe a gold Daytona motivated you to spend $130,000 on rings, diamonds, and Datejusts. I've got some oceanfront property in Arizona at a good price if you're interested. In other words, you are a sucker. You are a sucker. Next comment. A fool and their money are easily parted. You should have gone gray. Yep. Next comment. You're being such a good customer as you are. Being such a good customer as you are, I'm pretty sure the AD is not going to nuke you. Just have a little patience. You could choose one. Go for the Pepsi. That's a reasonable thing. Reasonable thing is just calm down, have a little patience. Vote in the poll. Who do you agree with? The AD or the family? Go back and ask for the watch. And if you don't get it, state you will blast them on all social media channels. Plus, return the diamond or do a chargeback if paid for by credit card. This is like keyboard warrior advice at its height. This is the pinnacle of keyboard warrior advice. There's no way someone in Bangkok. Why is it always someone in Bangkok who gives that kind of advice? No one's gonna go storm into the AD and say you're gonna put them on blast and return the diamond or do a chargeback. These people have big balls here on the forum, but they would never do this shit in real life. These kinds of posters are the people who never good at getting Rolexes in the first place. Let's see what else we got here. And this guy, this is Peter. He's one of the big head honchos here at the Rolex forums. He's usually very, very mild-mannered about this stuff, very practical. Well, all of this high-spend stuff to get this so-called AD relationship stuff mainly lives in internet land. As all retail shops, their main objective is to sell as many of the products they sell to anyone with the cash who enters their retail shop. And there's an old saying, fools and their money are soon parted. And no, I would play any of these games. I would not play any of these games just to get a watch, is what he's trying to say. This one's another person saying, just go gray. Just go gray. Let's go to the next. Guys, there's 4 pages of comments here. What if the AD were to honor the late 2025 pricing when the watch arrives? If they won't commit to that, then yes, return the jewelry. So in other words, he's going to demand that he get the watch for the 2025 price, which they're not allowed to do, or else they're going to threaten to return the diamonds. Keyboard warriors. All right. Let's do one more vote in the poll. Let's get to 35 votes in the poll. Quick, someone who hasn't voted yet, vote. Who do you agree with here? Do you agree with the AD or do you agree with the family? One more vote in the poll. If you haven't voted, vote. Refresh the browser or come back into the YouTube app if you don't see the poll. We need one more person, one more vote. Boom. Who's in the right? Who do you side with? The dealer, 63%, and the family, 37%. Thank you for voting. Those are the results. Those are the results. So almost 2/3 of you say that you agree with the dealer. Slightly more than 1/3 of you say you side with the customer. It's truly amazing the grip that Rolex has on people. So many nicer and better GMTs and chronographs available for purchase, but yet people go to these lengths for Rolex. Brilliant on the part of Rolex. Now, the thing is that Rolex doesn't necessarily want you to buy a $75,000 diamond from the dealer just to be able to get a Rolex. That's not what Rolex is doing. That is the AD. That's the AD leveraging their power. Next comment. Here we go again. Same nonsense, different day. How does your argument align with the fact that they have the watch in stock and the OP wants to buy it? Answer, it doesn't. The OP is literally telling you that he wants to buy it and they won't sell it to him. They don't have it. They have a watch that's on exhibition. They don't have one that's available for purchase. What is so hard to understand about that? It's not hard to understand, guys. Not hard at all. Not smartly handled. Not that I'd do what you attempted, but if I did, I'd be a step ahead and I'd want them bundled at the same time. Got to be smart. I don't think anyone here has had very good experience bundling at the exact same time. Next comment, the Daytona and the Pepsi together, brand new in box from a trusted seller. In other words, go gray, would have cost as much as the diamond. I will say I've heard the same BS from the certified Rolex jeweler with whom I've done business. They must keep a certain number of watches in stock at all times. This is especially true while approaching the new year. That's true with Rolex and it's true with Patek. I think Patek makes them keep 25 watches in inventory at any given time. I think both Rolex and Patek do require that pieces be on display. Now, they sometimes bend the rules and sell exhibition watches early, but if the Rolex rep visits the store and their stock isn't correct, it's a big no-no, and they will receive a demerit from Rolex. God, I'm so glad I've gotten the hype pieces out of my system and have moved on to 5-digit references. Next comment, be patient and more communication. I'm sure your AD will sort things out for you nicely. There you go. Don't panic. Don't panic. Just be patient and relax. And the opposite advice here, I will not be ghosted. I'd be in their face and confrontational. These delusional keyboard warriors here. I'd be sending emails and making phone calls. Yeah, sure you would. Sure you would. I didn't even know a Datejust could cost $50,000. Yeah, Well, it's 50,000 Canadian, 40,000 US. There are plenty of Datejust that cost $40,000. Diamond bezels, diamond bracelets, president bracelets. I'd politely stay on top of the AD and see what happens on come Monday. Nothing's going to happen on Monday. Monday's today. They're not going to get a magic shipment that happens to include your configuration Daytona today. The story was truly very entertaining. I had a lot of laughs. Thank you. What surprises me the most, however, is the stupidity of those who also provided answers while maintaining that polite and well-mannered tone that is customary on a forum. The Rolex models worth betting on are the discontinued ones, either brand new and never worn or pre-owned but never polished, not those that are about to undergo a price list increase in the short term. Avoid polished watches, especially gold ones, because they will continue to lose value, and in the future, as the price of raw materials increases, they will likely be sold by weight. Very thoughtful comment and very analytical. My wife sold a gold watch for weight. Hated to, but it made sense. I got a couple of watches that are very heavy. King Midas and the Texan. They probably have $30,000 or $40,000 worth of gold in them, but I'm not selling. Contrary to popular belief, spend isn't the whole story with ADs. Sounds like they just don't like you. I don't agree with that. They decide what they sell, and maybe they just think you're an entitled, unpleasant rich guy who thinks spending money gets you what you want. The only people that like unpleasant wealth are gray dealers. But I don't think the AD is treating him wrong. I think the AD just doesn't have the watch yet. I didn't know we were reading fairy tales. Oh, see, yeah, we're reading the tales from the world of Rolex here on the OC channel. That's what we're doing. Reading fairy tales. How many ADs have they been to? You can threaten a Rolex AD with diamond returns going on blast. Yeah, come on. They're not going to do that. They would be blacklisted in Vancouver. Ghost of Yiddish Gambino says there's so many great precious metal watches you can still buy right around the gold weight floor. Whining like a little bitch about a ghost is the epitome of beta privilege. Yep, there's definitely a lot of whininess coming from this guy. It's because someone may purchase a brand new Rolex from an AD and have it immediately be worth 25 to 100% more money. Yeah. I mean, a full gold Daytona isn't worth 25% more than its MSRP. Those are right around retail plus tax. Let's see here. You may get one of those exhibition models soon. Apparently, Rolex headquarters will advise the boutique or AD when they can finally release those to the public for sale. I am just hopeful for you, but if he does not come through, that's a bunch of feathers I would ruffle all the way to Rolex Canada. Keep us posted. Oh my God, this guy wrote a giant paragraph. Giant paragraph. You guys read this to yourselves. I'm not going to read this whole thing. I'm yawning just looking at the size of that paragraph. Punctuation, my friend. Punctuation is your friend. Let's see if we got some other comments here. What else do we got here? Gen G. I'm not going to read that one. I'm not going to read that giant paragraph. You drop 6,000 on an engagement ring, but your mom drops 50,000 on a Datejust and 75,000 on a loose diamond. If that is even remotely true, not getting a Daytona is the least of your problems, my man. Exactly, because you are an idiot. In any case, you should have bundled, or if you're promised a bundle at the time of bundling, you've been had, or this post is fake. Yeah. With the details provided, I would not have made the purchase of the diamond until the promised watches were available for purchase. That has passed, so I would politely go back in and have a discussion face to face and see what they tell you. If you do not get the watch immediately, I would return the diamond. If not, you have the resources to retain counsel and proceed down that road. Good luck and keep us posted. No one's suing anybody. There are no grounds to sue anybody. I wonder what happens. There's a couple more pages of comments here. No offense, but I would not have bought the diamond unless one of the watches was sitting there ready to be sized. Having said that, you were fortunate in your earlier dealings with the AD. Wait and see what happens next. If the AD doesn't come through, go gray. The story sounds implausible, but why would the OP make it up? Why would the original poster make it up? I can't understand spending $130K and $75K on a loose diamond just to get a Pepsi or a Daytona. As others have said, buying those from a gray dealer makes much more sense. Assuming the story is true, now the diamond has been bought. If there's a window for returning the diamond, do it. Otherwise, just pray the AD comes through sooner rather than later. What kind of advice is this? Return it, but either way, if you don't return it, then wait for it. Like, no duh. Bundling makes zero sense to me unless the bundled items are something you actually want and the price is reasonable. These are supposedly like really smart people on Rolex forums, but I think a lot of these comments are asinine. The closer the Rolex buying experience gets to Ferrari, the less interested I am. Fortunately, Rolex makes virtually indestructible watches with slowly evolving design language. This makes for lots of good value in older pre-owned models. If, and that's a massive if, the economy seriously tanks again in my lifetime, I might enjoy going back to an 80 and lording my cash over some sad SA. Really make them kiss my ass. Mm-hmm. Ghost Future Gambino says there's a full set Ghost 116509. No, we want 126. We want 126. Gambino on bracelet for 43. No, we don't want the old one. We want the new one. Don't give them the old one. Come on. Give them the new one. The new one's probably 50. Maybe even the new one's probably 50. Maybe even 52. But you can get it immediately. That's the thing, is you can pay retail for it and get it right away. It does seem odd that people with the financial wherewithal to purchase a $75,000 diamond, and that's 75,000 Canadian, would proceed with the transaction without the watch included. Nope, it doesn't seem odd at all. Happens every day. Yes, the AD should give a damn. That is how the AD game works, after all. Your family is indeed a very good customer, and I'm sure you will eventually get the watches, but they will carry it over New Year's to bring in that little extra cash, which is debatable at best. Next comment. Does this not seem like a gambler that keeps feeding the slots because they believe that there has to be a payout eventually? It's madness. Well, he's not saying he's going to buy anything else. But he did, the failure is the son who didn't tell his mom, don't buy a $75,000 diamond. That's the big failure here. If you have to find one person who's to blame, it's the son for not being a good son and not advising his mom correctly. Hopefully it all works out. On your part, this should have been handled a little better. Like others said, you should have bundled. Next comment. Number one, this is fiction. Or number two, you played the game poorly and lost. Nice. Simple. Nice and succinct. Guys, we just topped out at 30 viewers. Woo! 30 whole viewers. That's 25 on YouTube. We got 3 on Kick and 2 on Twitch. What's up, guys? If you're on Twitch, head on over to YouTube and type a comment in the chat. 25 viewers, baby. We're rocking now. Upvote the live stream. Let's upvote the live stream. This is the original OC channel, Smartwatch Talk for the Smart Collector, coming at you with a show on Monday night just to kill some time. I thought this was a fun story to share with you guys. Brody, member of the OC channel, full precious metal watches are a ripoff. Talk about a blanket statement. Blanket statement. Full precious metal watches are a ripoff. Sorry, we don't all have the means and opportunity to buy incredible titanium Richard Milles at the drop of a hat, Brody. Look at this blast from the past. Wow, back in the OC chat. Mr. Gil O'Shea. Gil O'Shea is here. Wow. I thought you were like a big Archie follower. It's good to see you here on the OC channel for, I think it's like your debut comment. This is why you just buy things on the secondary market. Spend $150,000 to have the opportunity to buy Daytona, or just pay the secondary price. The answer seems obvious. Thank you, Guilloche. So I've been noticing a lot of new people, a lot of new faces. I mean, there are a lot of people coming over from other streams over here. That's pretty cool. That's cool that you guys are giving this channel a chance. I'll follow anyone who will listen, OC. Well, you're not banned here. You're not banned yet. I don't know if you're a troll or not, but maybe if you're a watch guy, welcome. We welcome all legitimate, real watch people here. If you just joined us, we're going through this horror story of this kid and his mom who bought a $75,000 diamond and a $50,000 Datejust, all on the hopes of getting a Daytona, and the dealer's telling them, hey, like, we don't have the Daytona. The one that you want is exhibition only. You'll get the next one. And the guy is raising a fit. Huge fit. I had an excellent outcome in a similar situation. I wanted a Pepsi, BLRO, to commemorate my father. I have my father's 1675. That's a 4-digit Pepsi that I wear mostly on special occasions. I wanted the current model so I could freely wear it without concern. And I also wanted it because it goes for double retail. I bought a $40,000 diamond tennis necklace for my wife with the understanding that I would receive the Pepsi within 7 months. It was a handshake deal with the owner of the store and my sales associate. Also, at the time of the necklace purchase, they got me a blue dial Datejust for my son, another hot model that goes for over retail, within 3 weeks. It did take the entirety of the 7 months, but the cool part is that it came in and the warranty card was dated with my father's birth date. Aww. The AD was a longtime independent dealer that unfortunately lost their status at the end of 2024. Be patient. Hopefully your agreement was directly with the owner, not just the SA. If this is the case, I believe they will come through for you. Even if they deliver in 2026 and you have to pay the price increase, it will be worth it. Good luck. Now that's a heartwarming story. That is a reasonable story. Listen, you're going to get the watch. Just relax. Be patient. You didn't have any time demands. You didn't say like, well, but my dad's birthday is on January 3rd. We have to have it immediately. Just chill. You'll get the watch when it comes in. That's a great story, though. This Max guy. I'm glad the watch finally came in for you, and it's icing on the cake that it had your dad's birth date on it. See, things work in mysterious ways. Okay, let me go to page 3. Page 3 of the comments. Look at this. Another terrible son in the chat. Dear Artifact, I confess, I'm the bad son. Mother Artifact wanted a loose diamond to pair with her diamond encrusted Breitling. Forgive me. See, that's something that the Artifacts would never do. They would never. First of all, they have too much class to ever like I'm going to go in on Monday, and if they don't have my watch, I'm going to return them. I'm going to do a chargeback. Come on. No, they did, however. Listen, Mother Artifact has a beautiful Breitling. Beautiful Breitling. We unboxed it here. On the channel. I've been waiting to hear from Dear Artifact because of all of my Omega rants recently. He's been very gracious. He hasn't sent me any messages. I'm expecting a text message any day now. Hey, OC, I've been meaning to tell you. Please lay off of the anti-Omega talk. My dad and I really like Omega. Okay. No. I do appreciate people who are like Speedmaster collectors and people who like the Speedmasters for their history and the stories and the lunar importance and the astronomical, what are those words? Importance. Space travel. How about that? But guys, we're dropping Omega. They were never an approved brand, but we're going to put them on the blacklist for 2026. Don't buy any Omegas in 2026. That's it. We're pulling the plug on Omega. I'm sorry. We're pulling the plug on Omega. That's it. We're also, by the way, Gambino, we're pulling the plug on Cartier. Yeah, you heard me. Listen, I'm not fucking around in 2026. Okay. Listen, we're not gonna be pulling any punches. We're pulling the fucking plug on Cartier. We're pulling the plug on Omega. Tudor's already fucking dead, so it doesn't matter. Okay, they're gone. We're gonna be going hard against these brands. Okay. We're going to be consolidating into Rolex and Patek. Okay? Rolex and Patek. Maybe a little bit of AP. Richard Mille is still approved brand. FP Journe is approved for investment only. And that's it. That's it. Okay? AP has to be pre-approved. AP has to be pre-approved. Richard Mille, pre-approved. Rolex, check with me first. Patek, approved. I have a feeling 2026 is going to be the year of Patek Philippe. Here's why. 50th anniversary of the Nautilus. They're doing that awesome exhibition in Milan that they do every 2 years, that big thing. And I just think Patek's going to do well. I think Patek, imagine if Patek came out with like 50th anniversary versions of the Nautilus, like one with a yellow gold with a blue dial and a platinum with a salmon dial and a yellow gold with a black dial. They came out with it was limited to 50 each. They just came out with 5 special Nautiluses. They had 5 different Nautiluses and they had limited them to 50 each. I think Patek would be on fire. But no, listen, we're not even gonna talk about Norquan or any of these brands. Moser, gone. I'm sick of the way Moser's been paying these fucking social media douchebag influencers. If you're part of Moser Club and you like Moser because you like Moser, good for you. But we're done with the social media douchebag influencers hawking Moser. We're done with Moser. We're done with Oris. Omega is done and Cartier is done. Grand Seiko, by the way, gone. Don't even bring up Grand Seiko. It's over, guys. We're not fucking around anymore. Don't come to me and say, but OC, it's a really nice Grand Seiko. It's got a picture of it looks like snow on a fall day. Fuck you. They all look the same. They're all the fucking same. Come on, man. No more Grand Seikos. If you have a collection of Grand Seikos, awesome for you. Keep them. Okay? Or pick one and sell the rest. But no one here, no one watching the stream should be purchasing Grand Seiko. Don't do it. Don't do it. If you guys feel the urge to you're in an AD and you're going to buy one of these brands, just call me. I'm available 24/7. I will help with the intervention. Be interesting to see. I bet you the Artifact household in 2026 is 100% Rolex and Patek. Yep. Don't buy anything else. Don't buy anything else. And be careful of the Pateks. Be careful. Be careful on the Pateks, guys. Tobister McDonkey's in the chat. Good to see Tobister here. I'll go further. No swatch group of any kind. I can get behind that. Except for swatch itself, if you want to buy a $300 swatch or whatever. But yeah, there's nothing in the swatch group that works. Do not buy Glasuta Originalo. That's an awful, awful brand. Please don't. Guys in the chat, I'm not fucking around in 2026. Don't test me. Don't test my patience. Don't be, but OC, I saw the most beautiful Glasuto. The fuck out of here. Come to your senses. Come on. These watch brands are going down. They're going down, and we're going to help bring them down. We're going to take them down. We're taking these brands down. You and me together. By the way, upcoming stream, we're going to go through the top 20 brands according to Morgan Stanley, and we're going to pick 12 of the 20 to kill, absolutely kill, and 5 that need saving. There are going to be 3 or 4 that are awesome. You know who those are. But we're going to, and sorry for the profanity, guys. I apologize. If there are kids watching, my apologies. We typically are 18 and over. As a matter of fact, if you look at the demographics in this channel, it's 100% of the viewers are between the ages of 35 and 64. 100%. And it's 100% male too, by the way. It's just the way it is. But yeah, we're gonna go hard against these brands. What else was I saying? Yeah, no Swatch Group brands, no Glasuto or Originali, no IWC. If you haven't bought the Ingenieur by now, you're never gonna buy it. Don't buy it. Don't buy the Cartier Santos because it's in titanium. If you liked it that much, you would have bought it in steel. Don't kid yourself. Come on, guys, enough with the fantasy. You shouldn't even be. You should have enough Rolex by now. You guys are the smart collectors in the chat. You should have enough Rolex right now. By now, you don't even need any Rolex. How about that as a hot take? 90% of you guys don't need any Rolex. You should be looking at like Patek and FP Journe and Richard Mille. But hey, Tobister, I agree. First of all, how dare you? Second of all, how dare you buy Cartier, IWC, and JLC for the gold weight? That's not a reason to buy a watch. That's not a reason to buy a watch. Father Artifact, OC is the best. Fell off my couch laughing. Don't laugh. This is not a laughing matter. This is not a laughing matter. This is dead serious. Dead serious, guys. We got to protect the watch community. And even the Crown. Most of you fuckers have every Rolex already. You don't need any more. Oh, but it's a nice GMT. You already have 3 GMT Masters. Get the fuck out of here. Come on, guys. Tighten it up. Tighten up the collection. Anteater says, I give my girl the $75,000 diamond and pray she does not leave my bitch ass. That's an expensive present. Very expensive present. All right, let's keep going with these 25 people watching. I love it. You guys are the best. Let's see if we can get to, let's see if we can push it to 50 likes. 50 likes. The Cross and the Crown only in 2026. Yeah. You have enough Rolexes. Let's be honest, Father Artifact. You have enough Rolexes. You got the Le Mans, you got the 1908, a lot of beautiful. Don't be smitten with any watch that they text you. Now's the time to use your creativity to come up with some excuses. Now, if your Rolex and Patek are the same AD, shift over into Patek. And not those $270,000 Pateks either. Like, your Father Artifact, it's time to cash in. It's time to cash in, bro. If I may call you that. Guys, Father Artifact needs to be getting some Nautilus, Cubitus, Aquanauts. It's time to press them for the big fish. It's time to press them for the watches that delivered the returns. Do it. They need you. You're taking a break from the jewelry this year. But you'll be back strong next year if you get the Pateks that you want. Jonathan Smith's in the chat. Just jumped on for the OC. Bang in the upvote. Thank you. Let's get to 50. We get to 50 likes, we'll kill the stream. How about that? That's a promise. It's a good promise. Nothing sounds better than ending this stream right now. We've got Buckley in the chat. Buckley, I'd love to do a show with Buckley that's just Buckley Returns. There's actually 3 shows I want to do. I want to do Buckley Returns. I want to do Late Night with Rose. And I want to do Investor Talk with Boston Collector. I think people miss Boston Collector. By the way, someone messaged me, Buckley, yesterday and said the best streams they ever saw, I don't want to get into too much detail, were streams with you and me on the panel. Said the guy said, I miss you and Buckley. Well, there's nothing really to miss. I mean, I'm here every night, but I'm boring. But Buckley, everybody misses Buckley. Let's do this. Let's do a poll. I usually don't do polls like this, but let's do it. Which character, who would you like to see jump on the panel for a special show? Boom. And here are your choices. Buckley, Rose, or Boston Collector. Now, all 3 of these guys are super popular. Super popular. But the winner of this poll, I'll go to the winner of this poll and say, listen, dude, we have to do a show. The audience demands it. The audience demands it. The audience misses all 3 of these guys. Buckley's a member of the channel, by the way. OC 2026, time to stop with the $10,000 Rolex broke shit. Buy a Patek, Journe, or RM. You fucking puss. Exactly. The time it's time to level up, guys. If you're part of the COVID collector generation like I am, you've had your chance to buy every Rolex you could ever want. There's nothing you should be wanting from Rolex, okay? Be strategic. Be discerning. Be vigilant. Look at Patek. Look at Journe. Look at RM. And those are the brands. Okay? We want Buckley. Shit-faced in the train station was pretty... Yeah, Buckley... He's a hell of a friend. He was a loyal friend. No one did more to help behind the scenes than Buckley. Really did. He tried his best. He tried everything. Buckley and OC are the best duo ever in YouTube Watch Talk history. That sounds very inflated. That sounds like hyperbole, but I'll take it. It's a very nice compliment. Listen, there are a lot of people who are awesome on panels. Buckley, Boston Collector, Rose, Diego, Eddie, Kevin, just so many awesome people who I'm proud to call friends. But listen, we're all very, very busy. I'm the only one who's not busy. I'm the only one who does nothing. So I can come on these streams to entertain you guys and kill some time. All right. I think just for the people who are just joining now, we'll recap the story. We will recap the story. Early December, I took my mother in. She bought a $50,000 Lady Datejust. Now, this is Canadian dollars, so it's 40,000 US. It also wanted a Daytona Ghost. That's the white gold Daytona for my dad. The general manager initially said exhibition only. Then my mom started looking at $100,000 loose diamonds. The GM explicitly told us that if we bought the diamond, he could make the Ghost available. That's the white gold Daytona. And even brought out a Pepsi from the back, saying we could at least choose one. After about a week of considering, last week we closed on the diamond for $75,000. That's Canadian, so it's like 55,000 US. Total spend this month is now roughly 100,000 US. As soon as the diamond was paid for, the story changed. The GM is now claiming the Rolex prohibits him from selling the exhibition pieces at the same time, and says he's trying his best to get a new shipment as soon as he can. My mom is understandably upset as the watches were the primary motivator for the jewelry spend. I'm going to go to the last page of the comments and see if there's been any update. Let's go to the. I'll go with you guys. I'll go with you guys. Boom. Everyone has a first post, but history is shown on TRF, which means the Rolex forums. When they're like this, they tend to either be real or they don't stick around. Keeping this in perspective, I guess a follow-up from the OP would be our next step. Let's see if the OP even follows up here. Yeah, this thread already has over 125 comments in it. They shouldn't, probably because you use nicknames like Ghost and stuff. Can you imagine walking into an 80 and saying, "I'd like the Ghost"? What kind of fucking idiot are you? The Ghost. So it's afternoon in Vancouver. Where is the update? Exactly. Where is the update? Oh, here it is. Here it is. This update came in while we were on the air. Nuke 2025. Here we go. Here's an update. Hi, guys. I'm very thankful to all the supports and advice. I'm very thankful. Can I revise it? I'm very thankful for all the support and advice you guys gave, as well as all the criticisms for me to learn. Is this kid 7 years old? I just wanted to quickly bring an update. I went in this afternoon and talked to the GM. Unsurprisingly, he said he did not receive a shipment, so nothing can be changed now. I quickly said, it's a rule applies. What the fuck? This guy is an idiot. He can't even type. I'm gonna read it exactly as he wrote it. I quickly said, it's a rule applies on most walk-in customers, but not to someone who just dropped $130,000 in store. He then said he didn't force us to buy anything, and he denied he ever promised to attach any watch to the diamond deal after a few rounds of back and forth. I told him to inform the owner. He said the owner is in Whistler on a ski trip, but he will text him and keep me posted. To be honest, at this point, I'm just so tired and lost hope. I just truly hope I even get those watches at all after the new year. I will keep posted here if I hear anything back from them. What a dick. What a stupid ass. I mean, they literally bought the diamond like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and he's badgering the fucking AD for the watch. He goes in today, the last day before the end of the year, before the end of the year, is like demanding the watch. Get the fuck out of here. I hope this guy's blacklisted. See, he said, listen, I didn't force you to buy the diamond. I never promised the watch to you. I believe the AD. I believe this kid. I'm going to call him a kid because he sounds like he's about 7. Didn't know what he was doing, and he was a bad son. He convinced his mom to spend $130,000 on a watch and on a diamond because he thought he was being smart and was going to be able to get the Daytona, which goes for way over retail. And he hasn't been. He's not even informed to the fact that Daytona is available at retail. He can have it delivered tomorrow. As I understand from what you said, you spent $130,000 on other stuff just to get a Rolex watch allocation. As said, if the watch you wanted was in the store, you should have demanded the watch to be sold to you at the time you bought the other stuff. You should know that those watches you looked at were already promised to other customers. I don't think so. They were exhibition pieces. You made a deal with the firm that was openly stating that they would renege on their deal with those other customers. I don't think they said that. That should have been a big red flag for you. Turns out they reneged on you. All in all, a lousy situation. The AD should rightfully be criticized for not telling you there was no other way that they were selling you those watches while promising you that they would sell one to you to make the other sale. Is a really, really long sentence that doesn't make a lot of sense. Hey, look at this. I think this is Boston Collector. You should have brought them some Krispy Kremes and offered to shine their shoes. Krispy Kremes work, by the way, guys. Krispy Kremes really do work. Why don't you return the diamonds to the store? Ask for a refund. The original poster says it's exchange only. He bought a $75,000 diamond with no refunds. No refunds. I love it. Yeah, Ghost of Yiddish Gambino says nobody can stretch a 10-minute long blog thread into 90 minutes of streaming. Actually, it's been much, much longer than that. It's been 2 hours. 2 hours of streaming, better than OC. Glad I found the channel in 2025. Happy New Year. Thank you, Ghost of Yiddish Gambino. Appreciate it. Thank you for being a member. Thank you for being a member. Really do appreciate all the members here. I can do a whole stream, never get a super chat, and it's totally fine because it's the memberships that matter to me. It's the memberships that are that symbolic show of support and a sign of appreciation for the channel. And that's what I really, really do value. Because listen, I mean, everyone knows like I don't need you guys to fund my lifestyle. I don't need you guys to fund my extremely expensive, lavish luxury vacations and then come back and pretend that I'm poor. I don't do that. Boston, Diego, Kevin, Mr. G, Rose, all these guys on the OC channel have been greatly appreciated and they are entertaining. Thank you, Father. And everyone's welcome. Everyone's welcome. Let's see how the poll's going. Let's see who. Oh, wow. Overwhelming. There's one more. Let's have one more vote in the poll. Who would you like to see jump on the panel for a special show? The winner with 70% of the vote. He's a busy guy. He's got a kid at home. He's got a 4-month-old. That's why he's not here anymore. Winner with 70% of the vote. Someone screenshot this and send it to Buckley on Instagram. If you follow him. He's a private Instagram, I think. But if you know who Buckley is and you're friends with him, screenshot this and send it to him. Who would you like to see jump on the panel? Buckley, 70%. Boston Collector, 25%. Rose, yeah, Rose, those late night rants. So spicy rants. I'd like to see Boston Collector has amazing unboxings, but he's a very private. He got some banger watches in 2025. You guys have no idea. You have no idea. We have a community of, and this includes all you guys, a community of winners. A community of winners. Well, I think a 2-hour stream is pretty much good enough. What do you guys think? Let's go through the last bit of comments here. The original poster says, I will expose if I still don't get anything by January 10th. He's going to put the screws to them, guys. Mathis. Yeah, jump on. Let's do a jacuzzi cam. You guys miss Mathis jumping on from the jacuzzi? Yeah. Yo. Mathis here. Florida crew. This guy's crazy. Like, I will expose if I still don't get anything by January 10th. Okay, well, we're going to do a January 10th stream. And by the way, if Nuke 2025 wants to come on the channel, reach out to me on Instagram. It's the original OC on Instagram. You can communicate with me privately there, and we can schedule your anonymous appearance on the panel. I understand returning the diamond would be a way to go, but unfortunately, the item is exchange only. And again, I was tricked. into buying it too quick. My mom absolutely loves the diamond, given its 4 carats internally flawless. And apparently for the price, it's considered a pretty good deal, which I think is another reason he wouldn't sell me the watches, because he didn't profit enough from the diamond deal. You think he sold you a 55,000 USD diamond and didn't make enough money, didn't make enough profit on the diamond? Get out of here. This kid is a joke. This kid is a joke. I'm tired of him. I'm done with him. Done with him. All right. Last chance. Last chance to either jump on the panel or say something fun in the chat. I'm going to kill it. I'm going to kill the stream, guys. It's been fun with hanging with you. Hey, OC. This is Psych Student Minnesota. Hey, OC. Quick hello from Puerto Vallarta. Wow. Wish I were in Puerto Vallarta. Just jumped on quick. Happy New Year, too. Thank you. Happy New Year, too. Happy New Year to everyone celebrating New Year's in a warm place. Right now, it is it's going to be basically freezing for the next 5 days here in the Northeast. It's not even going to go above freezing. We're screwed. We're screwed here. We're going to have a cold New Year's. I feel bad. We have, holy crap, we have 50 people watching. How did that happen? We got to 50 likes. You guys are the best, man. Man, you did it. You did it. I haven't gotten 50 likes on a stream in ages. How did I do it? You guys are the best. Should I stream every day at this time? Should I stream every day at 6:30 Eastern? No, it's like not going to happen. Guys, leave me a comment. If you're watching this on the replay, leave a comment. Upvote the stream. You can hype the stream. You can leave a super thanks. Most importantly, become a member. Become a member or upgrade your membership. Guys, the cost of gold is going up. These tariffs are crushing us. They're eating away at our bottom line. So upgrade your memberships. But most importantly, have a great New Year's Eve. I'll be back. Maybe I'll do another stream. What's today? Monday? Maybe I'll do another stream. Maybe there'll be an unboxing. Maybe I'll get a call. Maybe I'll get a call for a watch. I hope that all of you, if you want something between now and Wednesday, Wednesday's the last day, guys. After that, it's all over. After Wednesday, it's all over. 2026 is going to be the year of the reckoning. Year of the reckoning in the watch space. All right. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to drop the link to the panel. Okay? Now, don't give me any excuses like, oh, but I'm having dinner, or, I'm watching the football game, or whatever you normal people do on Monday nights. There's the link. Jump on. I'm going to give a 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning, which means you need to hurry up. You need to hurry up. Don't waste any time. If you want to come on and jump on the panel and wish the audience a Merry Christmas or a Super Kwanzaa or Happy Hanukkah or Happy New Year, jump on the panel. It's not scary. You can do it. Just click on the link. Turn your YouTube off. Jump on. And we'll do a members only stream later this week. Mathis says, "Let's go, Buckley. Yo, Buckley, jump on." Nah, he's not gonna. It's okay. Buckley's busy. The guy's got gazillion home projects going on. Buckley had a very busy 2025. Busier than most people. Way busier than most people. One day we'll get Buckley on. I will get Buckley on sometime soon. Maybe January. All right. Any last minute questions? By the way, check out my post on Instagram regarding the Patek Philippe weekly calendar. Check it out on Instagram. I'll drop a link here in the chat. Check me out. I'm sure like 99% of you are subscribed to me on Instagram or follow me or whatever. But if you're not, there's the link. Boom. Check out today's post on the Patek Philippe weekly calendar. Stainless steel. Reach for the cross, baby. Patek Philippe. One of the only brands you should be considering in 2026. All right. Upvote the stream. And we will we'll catch on. Hey, look at this. Last minute upvote from sunny Puerto Rico. We love Puerto Rico. Ryan Singer in the chat. Upvoting. I'm going to go back. I was just in Puerto Rico like two weeks ago. Going back again. Because Ryan has a giant penthouse overlooking Old San Juan and overlooking the harbor there. And it's beautiful. And, you know, I'm gonna move into one of his rooms. He doesn't know it yet. No. He has like a giant, like there's this tall luxury condominium, and he's got like the penthouse overlooking, like, I'm not going to name the area, but it's like the ritzy area of San Juan. Gorgeous. I was there a couple of weeks ago, hung out with him. I'm going back, by the way. Ryan, Mrs. OC goes, like, when are we going back to Puerto Rico? Really? You want to go back, huh? She's like, yeah, I want someplace warm. MJ's in the chat. Happy New Year, all. MJ said, don't go back. Don't go to Puerto Rico. Go to Bermuda. So Bermuda's on the list too. Look, we're looking at warm places, guys. I'm done with this. I'm done with this freezing cold temperature stuff. We're going to do, from now on, all of 26, I'm going warm places, except I'm going to be in Switzerland in April. Where else am I going to be? We're looking at different places. I may be in London in July. I may be in Milan later in the year. If there's anywhere, I may be in Maldives. Shout out to Maldives. I'd like to stay at the Maldives compound in Maldives. Reach out to me if you have any suggestions on where I should go. Not that I'm going to Gonzo stream from there, because listen, I'm going to be on vacation. Should we make Puerto Rico a steak? Yeah, we should make them a steak. I like my medium rare. Medium's good for me. Like, I know a lot of people like it medium rare, but nothing wrong with a good Puerto Rico steak that's grilled with some nice char. I want to do a steak with vegetables this week, actually. That's a good idea, Doc Mick. Now I'm in the mood for steak. I might give Logan a run for his money and fire up a grill stream. That's what I'll do. I'll fire up a grill stream, and I'll do a tomahawk. Do a tomahawk live on the air. And I want grilled vegetables. Tomahawk and grilled vegetables, no potato. Because I can't be trusted around potatoes. I cannot be trusted around potatoes. Me and potatoes are bad. Okay? French fries, au gratin, mashed, steak fry. It doesn't matter what kind of potato it is, mashed. I'll just go through like 2 pounds of it. Do I remember Rosanna Dana? Yes, I do. From Saturday Night Live. I do.
Should we make Puerto Rico a steak?
Hey, who's this? Michael George. Ribeye cap and broccolini on the grill. Welcome to the chat. How did you find this channel? For those of you who are new and just like wandering in, how did you find this channel? Michael George. Have you been in the chat before? You may have. If you have, I apologize. Ribeye cap and broccolini. The thing is, like, in order to comment in the chat, you have to be a subscriber. So how did you find the channel? I'm curious. Sometimes I get analytics that show that most of the people who find this channel find it from like the YouTube homepage, believe it or not. They just like randomly stumble upon it. How do watch people find this channel by happenstance? How does that even happen? Just by dumb luck? Let me know in the chat. 2-minute warning, 2-minute warning, guys. We're going to close the show out in 2 minutes. I'm going to leave you with a picture of the watch in question. My mom wanted me to get my dad to have this watch, so she bought $130,000 worth of jewelry, but now we still don't have the watch. Get out of here, you whiny, sniveling bitch. Ribeye cap. That would be good. Oh, ribeye caps are delicious. Yeah. That little piece of fat in between the ribeye cap and the rest of the ribeye. Ugh. Oh, you're right. Yeah. Was in the chat before. The cancer guy found the channel during chemo treatment. Very best wishes to you. Hope you have a very healthy 2026. Hope you're doing well. That was a good story. Good to see you back. Good to see you back, man. It's all about the people, and your health is the most important thing, not these watches. Look, we have fun talking about the watches and the games and the strategy and the collection and all that stuff, but it's really about the great people. It's really about the awesome people that we have. Cool. But I'll do a steak and grilled vegetables. 2025 was a wild one, became cancer-free, and my wife is pregnant with twins. Man, my condolences. I mean, congratulations. Oh, man. Boy. No, congratulations. Congratulations. Look at this. He beat cancer, and how does he get repaid? His wife gets pregnant with twins. He can't win. He can't win. He can't win. He thought he was in the clear. He thought he was in the clear. You know what? Look. I freaking beat cancer. I did it. Honey, I'm pregnant. Oh, no. Cancer, come back. You're doomed. No. I kid. It's my humor. 2 of everything. Man, you're in trouble. You are screwed. Aw, kids are the greatest. Yeah, they are. The greatest drain on your bank account. There you go. Press the AD for watches. I need twins. I need the pink OP and the blue OP. All right, guys. Hope you had fun. Thank you for the 50 likes. Really do appreciate it. Let me just double check. I don't want to shortchange you on the likes. Yeah, 51 likes. You guys crushed it. You crushed it. Oh, there's people still trickling in. Look at this. The Greater Gatsby. What's up, Gatsby? Hey, OC. I see people are still whinging over not getting the Rolexes they want. Great to see some things never change. Yeah, that guy was a little whiny bitch too. You know. Yep. Those people have had plenty of opportunity to get the Rolexes that they want over the past 3 or 4 years. Come on. Best wishes for 2026. May we all get that watch. Yeah, hopefully you've got it already. You should be all full on Rolex. You should be all full on Rolex. Gatsby, thanks so much for all of your support. Really appreciate it. Thanks for being a member. And with that, I say thank you to everyone tuning in. And we'll catch you on the next one. Should we play a little bit of a Rolex outro? Sure, why not? It's Rolex outro. Boom. Let's do it. Maybe. How's the audio? Can you hear this? Let me know. I need to be reconnected. Let me do this. Hold on a second. I want to do this right. Let's turn this off. Boom. Reshare. Boom. Peace out. Reach for the crown and the cross. Love you guys. Peace out.
And action.